Good morning. Communication is kind of one of the biggest key things that we all know needs to happen. Yet the question is, are you communicating well enough, not only with yourself, but actually with your coach? Hi, I'm Martin Sharp. Welcome to SharpFitTV. And this morning, the thought of the day is, are you communicating well enough? You see, the thing is, communication is what helps everything kind of happen, helps happen within yourself, how things are going to be working, but also that helps a lot with actually how things work with your coach to make sure you're doing the right things. And some people believe that actually they just have to simply listen to what the coach says and just kind of act on it, and that's it. There's nothing else. But that feedback loop that comes around is really, really super important for so many things, not just for the simple fact of being able to represent exactly what's happening to yourself and give the idea of what the actual changes are happening, but also it helps to talk about things like what you prefer, what you don't prefer, how you're feeling on a day-to-day basis, how things are actually progressing in your life elsewhere. Because the thing is, you're going to find there's all sorts of things happening in your life that will affect your physiology. And if you don't address these, all that's going to happen is the problems kind of build up and you don't make the progress that you want, and you'll end up failing. And this is what we don't want to happen. You want to be in a position where actually you're constantly creating this space where you're constantly succeeding rather than actually in a space where you're potentially failing. So make sure you do have communications. Make sure that communication is effective. If you feel like you're not being heard, make sure that you stand up for yourself. Make sure that you do actually express yourself. If you are finding that there's things happening to yourself where you're thinking, actually, I'd prefer things to change, express that. Make sure that people realize. And if stuff happens that you don't want to happen, then make sure, again, you express that to say, no, this needs to change. We need to do something different. Now, the thing is, I said at the beginning, this was more than just expressing that with your coach. So that's one communication you can do externally. But that's also being very true to that internal feeling you've got as well. So have that feeling when sometimes you need to change. Actually, that needs to change. There needs to be a conversation you do internally. So if these things that you need to personally change, then make sure you do. You're not harboring those problems for later. Anyway, without further ado, let's have a look at who we have got in the Zoom room today as we start with our Wednesday Core Wednesday. As always, you're welcome to join us in the Zoom room. You can get the details by going to the SharpFit virtual workout classes on Facebook. Join the group. You'll see all the details are in there to be able to join us. And today, as I say, we're going to be doing Core Wednesday, working all of our core muscles. So if I click that button, press on that one, and we can say good morning to Frank and Caroline.
Good morning.
How are you doing, guys?
Amazing.
I love it.
Happy magical Wednesday.
What a wonderful Wednesday. Okay, so where am I? Oh, why has it done that? Weird what computers do sometimes. Right, let me press that button. Oh, right, let's get ourselves nicely warmed up. You're already doing that anyway, which is nice to see. Fantastic. I'll just jog on the spot. Oh, I've just realised what I've done. There we are. I'll sort that out later. And some star jumps, some jumping jacks. Oh, I'm back into the jogging on spot. Fantastic. Okay, we're just going to kick those out. I'm going to go into our ab work. So we're going to be working our core. So remember, our core muscles is everything kind of in our trunk, our base of our body. Everything kind of hangs off it. So we're going to work the serratus muscles down the sides of our upper sides of our body, down into our transverse abdominis, the band around the center of our body, down into our obliques. And remembering, our core also includes things like our glutes, our hamstrings, our quads, and our rectus spinae, the kind of big muscle in our back. Okay, good morning, Mark.
Good morning.
Fantastic. Right, so we're just on the warm-up mark, so we're just going to go through what we're doing this morning.
Right.
Well, this morning we're going to do a lot of the work on the floor. So we're going to start off with some dead bugs, lying on our back with our feet and our hands in the air. And then we're going to move one leg and the opposite arm. Stretch them all the way out, then back to the centre and the other side. All the way down and then back to the centre. Okay, from there, we're going to move into doing some ab bicycles. So putting our legs up in the air, you want to put your hands down just by the side to stabilise yourself. And then we're just going to cycle our legs round. Remember, keeping our core nicely engaged, nice and slowly, bringing our feet close to the ground, but without touching the ground. From there, we're going to transfer into doing ab crunches. So we're going to bring our body up by squeezing our abdominal muscles, raising our shoulders off the ground, and then back down. As we do so, squeeze your abs to feel like you're squeezing the air out of your lungs. From there, we're going to transition into doing some lying leg raises. So bring our feet all the way up over the top of our head, and then slowly bring them back down, don't touch the ground, and then bring them back up again. So just bring them just about a centimetre or half an inch above the ground, and then straight back up. After that, we're going to sit up. We're going to go into Russian twists, or Ukrainian twists, as we've been calling them. So we're going to twist our body from the left to the right, all the way around as far as we can get it. Keep your hands nice and high. If you are using weight, keep your weight nice and high. You want to feel that twist coming all the way down the side of your body. Okay, that's going to be the exercises for today. Any questions?
No.
Nope. Cool. Right, in which case, let's make a start. If you'd like to use a weight, you can do on the ab crunches and the Ukrainian twists. So we get ourselves lying on the floor in position. And we're going to go start off with the dead bugs. So feet and arms in the air. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, and from there, going to transfer into ab bicycles. So legs fully up in the air. And we'll cycle our feet round without touching the ground. And start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there we'll go into our ab crunches. If you'd like to use weight, do so. Just make sure you position it over the top of your chest and really squeeze your abdominal muscles. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Put the weight down as we go into lying leg raises. Again, try and bring the feet as far over your head as you can. And as you bring them back down, just hover about half an inch, a centimetre above the ground before raising them again. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to sit up. Grab hold of a weight if you'd like to use a weight. Just remembering, keep it high, around about the top of your chest height. I'm going to start with our Ukrainian twists, our Russian twists. In 3, 2, 1, and 1. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, put the weight down, have a break, grab a drink. How was that? Any questions, any thoughts? Anything going on?
No, it was good. All good.
Good, good. Nice to hear. Anything interesting happened today? It feels like it's that midweek hump day Wednesday.
Next time I better stay in bed 11:04 anyway, so.
Fair dues, I guess. Well, hopefully we can find something interesting to do with Wednesday.
Let me. I've got an interview with a guy, and he's got a beautiful podcast. It's called Unfiltered and Raw.
Yeah? Unfiltered and raw.
His name is Christopher Raw, and Unfiltered and Raw, unbelievable, really, really nice guy.
Excellent.
He lived for years he was homeless, and he lived in his truck for 3.5 years with 16 cats and 2 dogs, and a crazy guy. And now he is non-negotiable coach in America, and he's an amazing guy.
Brilliant. No, I love it. Non-negotiable coach in America. So yeah, and that sounds like something to enjoy. Just like set number 2 is going to be something to enjoy as we push the number of reps.
That's the most enjoyable.
Not that bad.
On the floor.
Back on the floor, yeah. So remember, we're going to push it up to 12 reps now. So starting off with dead bugs. As you're doing these, really feel yourself stretch. So try and push your toes as far away from you as you can, and same with your fingers, like each repetition, but without touching the floor. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, and from there, we're going to go into our bicycles again. Likewise, so really feel that stretch as you bring your leg down, keeping it hovering about 0.5 centimetres above the floor, and then bring them back. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so from there, we're going to go into ab crunches. So position the weight just above your chest. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, pop the weight down. We'll go into lying leg raises. And bring the legs over the top of our head as far as we possibly can. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, as we sit up, go back into our Ukrainian twists, our Russian twists. Really feel our body turn as we're going from left to right, our trunk. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Okay, pop the weight down, take a break, grab a drink. Ooh. It's always good doing a few podcasts and things, get some really interesting people to talk to. So I was asked yesterday to contribute to one, but they didn't want to do it as a conversation. What they wanted me to do is record a 1 minute piece to talk about how you can unleash your potential. So how you can actually work at your maximum potential, but you've only got 1 minute to come up with one thing that you're going to talk about. It's actually quite difficult when you do that. It's a nice little exercise to try. So I wonder what you guys would come up with. 1 minute, what would you talk about? To unleash your potential.
So many seconds.
Doubt less, fail more,
I think I would
dream bigger.
Doubt less, fail more, think bigger. Like that one?
I would talk about the man on the moon.
A man on the moon.
So 1969, black televisions are black and white, cars are crap, and no computers that we know of, and yet we put a man on the moon. And when you think about that, even now, it's pretty cool. But somebody had to sit in a room in the 60s and go, "That's what we're going to do."
Yeah.
And can you imagine being in that room when somebody said that, and yet they did it.
Yeah.
So it's like the difference between a to-do list and that's your man on the moon list. That's your like flag to go. Because to-do lists don't moves the dial. But that's like it's a man on the moon list. And I've got no idea where that just came from. It must be the coffee, but yeah.
Love it.
Make
yeah.
it.
So yeah.
Make
so
it
yeah.
a to-be list.
Say
Cool.
again.
Make that a to-be list.
To-be list rather than
The
to-do
B
list.
list. Yeah. Who do you want to be? And
Make it a to-be list.
yeah, you said it in less words than me. Yeah, I like that. Get
So
to-do
our
list.
man on the moon experience, our next to-be list is set number
Who do
3.
you wanna be?
We're going to
Do you
push it
wanna
to
be a man
15
on the-
reps.
Do you want to be the man on the street or the man on the moon?
We're going to be men on the floor at the moment.
Or the man on the
Okay.
floor?
Man on the floor. So we're going to do same again, but pushing up to 15 reps. This time I really want you to concentrate. This is our final set, so really concentrate on the feeling in your core. Really feel those muscles moving as you're trying to make it work. Make it work harder, so hover that little bit longer, stretch that a little bit further. Really keep things nice and tight and taut throughout. No using momentum or anything, just really concentrate on your movements. So we'll start with dead bugs in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Okay. And from there, going to go into our bicycles. Exactly the same again. Really concentrate on that movement. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Okay, that sounded like it's hitting exactly the right spot. We'll move into our crunches. So again, bring your heels to your bottom. If you're going to use a weight, position it above your chest. As you bring your body up, just give it that final squeeze before lowering back down. That squeeze for like a brief second. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Hop way down as we go into lying leg raises. Again, move with purpose. Keeping motions nice and slow. Really squeeze. See how close above your head you can get your feet. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And now I'm going to sit up. Do our last set of Ukrainian twists, Russian twists. Again, really feel that twisting motion in your body as you're pulling your body around. If you want to make that a little bit harder, then just take your feet off the ground. And we'll start this in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Okay, pop any weights down, grab yourself a drink. That's the end of another core session. Nicely done. Excellent. Have a super day. Really enjoy yourself. Whatever's going to happen today, just realise you've got not another piece to do for core this morning. That's core done this morning. Might be core this afternoon, but the choice is yours. And just enjoy whatever's going to happen. We'll see you all tomorrow for the Upper Body Thursday.
Yeah.
Perfect. In which case, have fun.
Good luck with the podcast, Frank.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
And the same with you guys. Have an absolutely super day today, whatever it is that you find yourself doing. Make sure you find some fun in the day. Make sure you find some fulfillment and just really enjoy it. Remember to talk to yourself, have that feeling inside, and remember to talk to your coach. And make sure that you're getting out of things what you need to do. And make sure you get things that make you motivated to move forwards. And without further ado, have fun. See you tomorrow.